Assalamu alaikum, grade 1, and welcome to your numeracy class. I'm your ma'am Umama, and in today's class, we will be discussing a new topic that is zero as a place value. Okay, we will talk about the place values and what place value means. Place value means that in mathematics, basically, there are proper positions which are previously set by the mathematical rules, and then we are supposed to put the numbers according to those positions, according to those values. Okay, you must have read these small words written over the digits. Let's say 0 t sorry oth. Have you ever seen such type of words written on the digits, right, in any book or somewhere else? So basically, what is the role of these numbers? The role of this number is that in mathematics, there are special values, there are special positions which are previously set, and we are supposed to write the numbers according to those values. Okay. So today we will discuss that what are those special values and how we will supposed to write the numbers according to those values. Okay. Now, if you see over here on the board, what the words that I have written, the alphabets, 0 stands for ones, T stands for tens, H stands for hundreds, and TH stands for thousands. Okay, but at your level, we will be just discussing these two, the first two. We will not discuss these two at that time. We will only be talking about these two, that what is ones and what is tens, what are the values of ones and tens, and how we are supposed to write the numbers according to that. Okay. Now, before moving forward or before discussing the topic, let's first discuss what is the importance of this topic, or why should we know this, or why should we learn this. Okay. So, everything, whatever the topic we learn, whatever the topic we practice, there is a reason behind that. Everything, whatever you learn, has a reason, have an objective, and the topic or the objective behind teaching you this topic is that because in mathematics there are special positions for placing the values. If you would not know that what are place values and how should we place numbers according to those preset rules, you will not be able to do the sums or let's say any other thing in mathematics in a proper way. Let's say I gave you two numbers. The one is three digit number, which is 333, and I ask you to add it in a two digit number, which is 21. Right now, according to the place values, or if we place the values over these numbers, it would come under zero, it would come under tens, and similarly it would come under zero, then tens, and then hundreds. Now, if you will not know this, that we are supposed to write the numbers according to this manner, and we are supposed to place the numbers one above the other by using the same order, then you can do which mistake? You can do this. Let's say the numbers are 333 plus 21, right? And I told you this is 0, this is tens, then 0, tens, and 100. And I ask you to add this. Now these are written in a horizontal way, and what the first step is that we are supposed to write it in the vertical order, right? Now if you are not aware of this, that we are supposed to place the numbers according to this order, you can do this mistake that you place 2 1 over here. This is a very common mistake which usually most of the students do, and then their answer is wrong. Now, what would be the answer? If you add, it would be 3, 3 plus 1, 4, and 3 plus 2, 5. And the answer is 543, right? And this is a wrong answer. Why? Because we have not adopted the place values, the preset rules which are created by the mathematics, right? Now, according to that, let's say if I follow that rule and if I use the placing values and if I do solve this sum, it would be 333. Now this is ones, tens, hundreds, and what was ones and tens? This is one, so I'll be place it below the ones number in this ones row. Now what is 2? 2 comes in the tens row, so I have placed it over here. Now add them. The answer would be 3 plus 1, 4, 3 plus 2, 5. Now see the difference. The right answer is 354, but when we place the numbers in the wrong position, the answer is 543, and this is a very huge difference, right? So that is why not only in the sums, but there are a lot of other places where placing values, where these values are very important to know. These values are very important to know, right? So if you will not know this, you cannot place the numbers according to these rules. So that is why we are learning this topic, and I want to teach you that how can we place values according to the proper positions, right? So are you with me? Any question? Okay, should we move forward? Very well done. Okay. So I told you that the importance of this topic is what? That it helps us in placing the digits, whatever the question is, either it is sums of addition, sums of subtraction, either it is multiplication, either it is division, or any other thing in the mathematics. If you will not know that, you cannot. Similarly, let's say your teacher asks you to write the following number. There is this number which is 908 and 9. The teacher asks you to write it in the words. If you know about the place values, what you will do, the simple method, you will write 0, tens, 100 and 1000. Right? Now you can write 9000, right? How many hundreds? 0, 100. So we will not write 0, or let's say make it 8. Now you will write 800. And how many tens? 89 and 89. Now, when I placed values over these numbers, it helped me a lot in writing the numbers in the form of words, right? But before that, when I was not aware of this, I can do a lot of mistakes, right? Or I can forget, what should I call this as? What is this? Does it come under the ten thousands or thousands or what? So if you will place the values over the numbers, it would be very helpful for you to write the numbers in the form of words. Okay, this is another use of placing values. This is another importance why we are studying this topic. Okay, now, okay, so this was the general introduction, or what is the importance of that. Now let's discuss about what does ones and tens means. Let's say you have a bar of chocolate in which there are, now how many chocolates are there? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? It's a bundle of 10. Now let's make a bundle of 10 pencils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And it's a bundle of 10 pencils. But if I count them individually, how many ones are there? There are 10 ones. This is one single bar. If we, let's say, if we broke this chocolate into small pieces, into equal parts, how many parts we will get? A total number of how many parts? 10. Excellent. So how many ones are there in this? 10 ones. This means 10 ones is equal to 1 10. Excellent. And similarly, if we broke this bundle of pencil, these pencils are combined together. Now if we broke this bundle of pencil, how many pencils will we get? Total of 10 pencils. Very well done. So by this way, in the group of 10, how many ones are there? Total number of 10 ones are there, right? Okay, now let's make an abacus and learn that how many ones and how many tens can be added. Consider it as an abacus. This is ones column and this is tens column. Okay, now I'll be starting beads in this. I'll be making beads with a different color marker so that you can easily understand this. Okay, now let's make beads over there. Okay, how many ones are there? Only one, right? Let's add another one. How many ones are there now? Two ones, right? How many ones are now? Three. Now, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, right? Can I add one more over here? Have you seen this, that there is this column made, let's say I'm making it over here. Have you seen 10 written like this under only zeros column. Have you seen this? No. How do we write 10? The 0 is placed under the ones column and the 1 is placed under the tens column. So this means after we fill up these 9 beads, now if we want to add another bead into it, where we will add it? Over here, right? And then it will turns into 10. So now remember this. In one's column, only 9 items, only 9 beads can be added at a time. We cannot add any more to it. Okay, so now let me tell you a very helpful technique. Let's say if we make an abacus, this is ones, this is tens, this is hundreds, and this is thousands. Now this is just to explain you. Now remember this, in this one only 9 beads can be filled. After 9 you will move toward this one. In this one only 99 can be. After 99 you will move toward this one. In this one only 999 can be added. After that you will move to, and in this 9999. It's a good technique to remember, right? That in every abacus, in every column, under the heading, under the place values, you can place only these number of digits. And what we are basically doing, we are adding one 9 to the previous one, right? The number of nines are increasing. Now if I'll write 10,000, there would be 5 nines. It's a good technique, right? Only 9999s. In zeros column, 1 9. In tens, 2 9. In hundreds, 3 9. So these are the only number of digits which, or number of beads which can be added in these abacuses. Got it? Any confusion? No? Should we move forward? Okay, very well done. Now open your books. This is book page number 9. Okay. The topic is 0 as place value. Okay. Now what you are supposed to do, the question of this the statement of the question says that some of the illustrations below are in sets of tens and some are in the sets of ones. You need to put the tens in the box of 10 and ones in the box of 1. Now there are two boxes, one is tens box and the one is ones box. You need to put the elements according to that. Is it clear? Let's see, this is a bar of chocolate and it has 10 bars, so you will put it into tens column, into tens box, and these are not tens, so you will put them into ones box. And how many ones are there in this? Only 4 ones. Excellent. Now let's look at this one. It's a bar of candies. How many candies are there in this bar? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, right? And now so you will put this into tens box, right? Now let's look at this one. It's a ones. Yes, you will put them into ones box. And how many ones are there in this? 1 2 and 3 ones. Excellent. Now let's look at this group of, or a bundle of crayons. How many crayons are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So it's a bundle of 10 and you will put it into tens box. And how many individual or how many ones are there? 2 ones. Very well done. Hurry up, do it. Let me know when you are done. Finish? Okay, hurry up. Now open your page number 10. Turn your page and move toward the page number 10. Now the thing which I have already explained you, that in the zeros column, you can place only 9 beads, right? Now what you need to do is, in your book, the abacuses are made and there are beads in only the ones column. The orange part of the abacus represent ones column, right? And as I told you, that whenever we write this, whenever we place values over the number, we will always start from the left hand side. Okay, never start writing numbers from this side. Let's say I gave you a question. Let's say I gave you a question for addition in which there is this 4-digit number and the number is 3 969, and then there is this two digit number which is 21, and I ask you to add this. What you will do, you will place values over it: 0, 10, 100 and 1000, and place values over it as well. Now write them in the vertical order: 3, 9, 6, 9. Written: 0, 10, 100, 1000. Now start placing this number from the left hand side. Write what is in zeros column. What is in zeros column? 1, so you will write 1 over here. What is in tens column? 2, so you will write over here. Plus. Is there anything in hundreds column? No. Anything in thousands? No. So you can write 0 or nothing. Now add this. Okay. So we will always start from left hand side. Is it clear? Okay, perfect. Now there are beads in your book. What you need to do is you will count the number of beads and then you will write the number over here. The numbers are basically written in the dotted form. You just need to put a pencil over it, okay? So hurry up, count the number of beads and write their number. Okay, so all of you are done? Any confusion? Okay, that's very good. So that was all for today. What we learned, we talked about the placing values, and I told you that in mathematics there are special values which are pre-decided for the numbers, and we are supposed to write the numbers according to those values. Okay, so that was all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the lecture. See you in the next class. Allah Hafiz.